I think this is deep.
Welcome to the Empower Hour. We're bringing power to the people because the people have the power. This squad's going to entertain, enlighten, and empower y'all. I'm Queen Kaya, joined by Pharaoh Hammond Freeman and Gina the Great. But before we do anything else, like always, we're going to bless this show and our kings and queens listening.
Blessed melanated rising. I am so grateful for being here this morning. I'm grateful to life. I'm grateful to God, our creator, and I'm grateful to the ancestors for creating this opportunity for us to be able to entertain, educate, and enlighten, and most importantly, empower our guests today. And I ask that the spirits of love, light, unity, strength, positivity, wealth, and just great health be upon each and every one of our listeners today, and just keep everybody safely to their destinations. Hotep, amen, and ashe.
Ashe. Who's starting off the round table? What's going on this week?
Gigi, you tell us. You tell
Me?
us. Yeah, you tell us. And
I
then
don't
P,
know,
and then P, because you know P got the fire for us. P is ready. Then P is like da, 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 da. So please, shot them up, P.
Show.
No, I'm ready for shot them up. Them can't play with this guy this week.
Yeah, I'm feeling hype.
That's blessed. That's blessed. Well, no, my week was pretty simple. You know, I seen a post that I really liked, and it said, caller ID isn't enough. We need caller intentions. Now, when the phone rings. Because you ever do that? And the phone rings and you see her just like, I don't know what you want from me today. I'm going to need you to leave a message or send a text.
Right?
I'm going to need to know what is the purpose of this call before I even call you back. Because you have those people who are just like, hey, how's it going? Not too bad. Oh, you busy? And then you don't know if you want to say yes or no.
I always say, yes, I'm busy. What's up?
Okay, yeah, because that's a good one. Because then it's like, nah, like, what are you doing right now? Not much. Oh, good. Can you come help me move? Did I say nothing much? I meant so much things right now. Next time, send a text, and I'll leave you on red or something. But yes, so no longer caller ID, any caller intention.
Yeah. No, I feel you on that one.
Other than that, I mean, obviously everyone knows right now there's conflict going on in Ukraine. But the last I've been hearing about this is companies pulling out of Russia, like literally closing their offices, and thousands of people losing their jobs.
MasterCard.
Yeah.
MasterCard and Visa, they were like, yeah.
And
we done.
I don't know. I keep going back and forth because it's not like it's necessarily it's not the people who decided that they're trying to go to war or what have you. But then someone said, well, you know, you elect a leader to your state and they speak for you. I was just like, that part.
Touche.
Yeah, right. And so that part, you know, that's why Justin can do what he chooses to do. And my final thing, actually, I want to shout out my friend Majli in DR. She just started a new business. It's called Tasty D's, DIKS. Can't say that on the air like that. But they're anatomically shaped desserts.
Anatomically? No, tell me more. I'm not sure if I understand.
Yes, you do.
Anatomically correct.
You're not the blinking.
Yes.
Well, no, it's more than just the phallic ones, but you know, it's anatomically correct desserts. And
Private parts?
Correct.
Okay, no, just asking, just to clarify for those who might not have got it.
Yes. So private parts. So they're fun. It's fun little desserts, and so she's building that out. She had started her cigar business too. Like she's entrepreneurial. Like she was in Montreal all these years, and she really recently moved back to DR. I want to say mid last year, and she's just been killing it. So
Amen.
Shout out to her.
Amen.
Yeah, we got to plug her business. This is it my turn? Anyways, I'm just diving 2 feet. Okay, great.
You didn't
thanks,
wait
Gina.
for me to answer though.
No, I looked at your face. Your face said yeah. So.
And then another thing.
No, but we do have to plug her business because this is Money Making March, people.
Yeah,
this is Money Making March.
100%.
You guys know, so we just came off an amazing bounce with the we had the Tough Talk series, and we ended with this youth. It was exceptional, guys. Again, big shout out to our youth who took over the show last month. I'm looking forward to having them again this month. They're all super excited.
They're all superstars.
Yo, yeah, that's it. It was crazy. Like, yo, they came, they held it down. So big shout out to everybody plus our DJs, or DJ Keontae, or I don't know what his full name is. But anyways, so we got to plug the sister. So please, before I just want to make sure we don't forget. Yeah. We gotta plug the sister's things where people could get chocolates with private parts. Is that what it is?
No, they're more like like donuts type of. It's
cool. It sounds interesting. Private parts, donuts, desserts. That's the main part to remember, people. Desserts, private parts.
Okay, well,
Awesome.
let me just add something to this because I'm going to tell you something. I know this sister.
Mm-hmm.
Everything that she does is top class.
Nice.
Yeah,
Top quality.
100%.
So
Okay.
just know that this is not something that you just mentioned because my friend has a business.
No, she's
Everything that she does is top of top.
next level.
So yeah,
See? Okay.
so that's why it's important to know because we got to know who we're looking at.
Yo, that's what I'm glad you said that.
Yeah.
So that sounds like OFC quality, and you
Yeah.
know that just means I should reach out to her. So thank you for that. So I'm just I have 3 quick points. One, this is off the bounce from the children last month. My children gave me a reality check. I'm trying to remember. I had used an expression with my children, and it was the first time ever that they stopped in their tracks and they're like, "No, Dad." And they gave me like a reality check, like, "Dad, you're getting old." Like, what did you just say? Like, they gave me one of those, like, "Dad, what was that?" And I was like, "No, I can't say." They're like, "Nah," and they were dead serious, phenomenal. And he looked at me like, "No, Dad, like."
No, I need to know what it is.
No,
What did you
I
say?
know. I'm trying to remember. I'm like, yo. All I remember telling myself is like, yo, wow, they gave me a real reality check. Damn. Anyways, I'm sure if I don't remember, they will remember. Like, it's something etched in their memory. When they come on next,
They were
month,
appalled.
They
So,
were
yeah,
appalled.
okay.
They were like, "Dad, stop!" And I was like, yo, wow, Farrell, are you getting old? Like, are you just not up to the times anymore? Anyways. So that to say, so I'm just that was one of my reality checks, and then it's kind of funny. I got to give a shout out to Kaya this week because in my revelation with the fact that I could possibly be getting quote unquote older, although I'm the perfect image of health, lately I've been suffering from physical ailments. But they're not normal. It's not like I'm physically not in shape, so to speak. It's more the fact that I've been overworking myself. So there's physical things that are starting to happen because of either anxiety or stress or different things like that. And thank you, Kaya. Kaya came to the rescue this week.
You know, and I'm gonna interject here
Yeah,
because
please.
remember how you said if I was done, I wasn't because I meant to mention something about that. About hormones and how it affects you depending on your age. But, you know, I'll leave that for the health month.
Okay, good.
Because I'm doing some research on that. Because for myself, yeah, my cortisol hormones are through the roof because of stress and anxiety.
Right?
And it creates all kinds of things. But no, yeah, you go ahead.
Okay, thank you. So
Continue.
so you guys know I live in the bush, right? So yesterday I had the privilege of being able to get up. My family's gone to Toronto, so it was just me and the dogs in the house. I woke up and I was like, you know what? In the last couple of weeks, because I've been such on the grind, I've negated my morning routine, right? I've been half-assing it, half sleeping during meditation, not reading no books, audio listening to books while I'm multitasking, doing other things, not taking the time to properly take time for myself. So yesterday I had the privilege of doing that. Started the day, meditated with the sun hitting my face. I read, I worked out, I stretched. Again, thank you, Kaya, for stretching. It was great and no pain at all throughout the entire day. Like, and it was like, wow, I was like, yo, this is what Kai was talking about. I need to just relax. I still worked, right? But I kept it balanced. Today, complete opposite. Today, I started backwards. Like, my phone went off, and then I did a kind of a meditation. But then coming out of my meditation, I started checking messages, all kind of different things. Yo, my back started hurting me immediately. It was crazy. And I'm like, yo, this is nuts. This is crazy. So anyway, all to say, guys, pay attention. Really, like it when your body is speaking to you and showing you different signs, it's beyond just the physical. It is really like, you know, there's something beyond. Like, you got to pay attention to your stress level, your anxiety levels, because it will impact you. And like I said, it will make you start getting old before your time. So I have to say, you know, so those are my two little revelations. I did have. What?
No, I was going to say, but that's when you know anxiety really breached a certain level, because usually when you have anxiety, you feel that emotionally. When you start feeling it physically, it's because you've really been ignoring the issue.
That's
Sometimes, too, where you place your energy is what's draining you physically and mentally. So when you were trying to focus on self-care through your audiobook and you were being disrupted with the phone calls and the messaging, you're placing the energy where it was supposed to be given back to yourself. So that's why you in turn felt stiff. That's why you felt the way you felt.
Wow, that makes mad sense because that's literally what I do all day. I give energy out, and it's I'm feeling it. And I have to say, once my back started hurting, I was like, no, stop everything. I was like, whatever, everything I had mentally planned to do, I was like, scratch all that. I'm just gonna just relax, get ready for the radio show, just try to get here early, which I didn't. But but the point is, I just unplugged, and I have to say, I'm here. I feel exceptional.
Amen.
You know what I mean? Like my back, no strain, no nothing. And so it's awesome. But I do have to give a quick little shout out as I'm wrapping up my little Power Show segment here. I give a shout out to Linda. It's a new neighbor up by my cottage. Because coming out of my driveway, I did get stuck in a snowbank, which was crazy. Because guys, in the city, you guys do not experience snow like I do in the woods. Like it is like I'm talking. It snowed just Pagazog yesterday, like a half foot, and I was like,
wow. Wait, what?
He was like, yo, it's nuts. No, but we have feet of snow. Like my dogs have a hard time. Anyways, long story short, point is, I got stuck in the driveway. Coming out of the driveway, this nice little small petite woman comes out of her car to give me a hand. And I was like, okay, great, thanks. But she did help me get my car out. So I'm like, yo, that's super blessed. As she's leaving, I give her a business card. I'm like, yo, if you need anything, definitely please get in contact with me. Yo, this is so ironic. So we're setting up the holistic healing retreat, as you guys know, at the cottage and different things like that. One of the things that we don't have nearby is a lake. Yo, I'm talking to the woman about what we do, and I'm like, yeah, youth come out during the summer, we do camping things, and we do a bunch of family activities. She's like, that is amazing. She's like, I just moved here last summer. She's like, I have a lake. I'm like, you have a lake? She's like, yeah. And I was just saying, I would love to have youth come and take part in my lake. I'm like, yo, this is divine intervention. So I did get stuck in my driveway, and I did get to the show kind of right on time. But just to say, all this happened for a reason. So guys, this summer we got access to a lake. Big shout out to Linda.
Wow.
Yes.
All right, guys. So that was everything in a nutshell. Thanks.
Whoa, I feel like you know what? It's all in the workings, and I feel like this time that we're in right now is a very, very magical time. Let me take a deep breath because the energy that's inside of me is so grand. I'm finding myself feeling like I need to almost contain it. Like I need to kind of hide it and make it be in secret that I'm feeling the way that I'm feeling because I don't want to lose it. I don't want I don't want anything to foil it. But something has happened recently. And I feel like the messages from the ancestors have just have been becoming that much more clear. So, one, I want to say thank you to you for listening to the ancestors when they speak, because you was calling me about one thing to speak and you in there hurt, this, that, and the third. We start talking and I'm like, okay, do this, boom, and then you feel better. We talk about what it might be about, and behind that, boom, you stretch, and then the pain is gone away.
Yep.
So the other night, I know you guys might have seen that I called the Empower Hour chat on the WhatsApp the other night.
Right.
But nobody answered except for, I called y'all. And the only one that answered was Bobby.
Okay.
So
Bobby don't really even answer.
Bobby
look how things work. Because normally Farrah and I are the first to be like,
I know, yeah.
Hey, hello, what's up?
Serious.
Yeah.
Right.
So I truly have to say to everyone that's listening right now, sometimes you need to just turn off the music in your car, turn off your phone, turn off the ringers, turn off the everything, and just listen to you, listen to the sounds around you, so you can hear, so you can know what's really happening and get in tune. Because this is a time when you're supposed to be able to download information. This is it. This is a time. We felt like during the time of COVID, that was a downloading time where we just downloaded ways to make money, ways to feel better, to take care of our health, ways to heal ourselves. Well, Bobby answered this call and his voice sounded different to me. He sounded like he was holding something that was bothering him. And so I say to him, what's popping, yo? What's going on? I'm like, yo, I was just calling to find out something, but you're the only one to answer. But really, I was looking for those guys to see if he was like, yeah. I'm like, he's like, oh yeah, all right. Well, I'm on the highway. I'm like, what's up with you? Why you sound like that? He's like, I'm sitting here stuck in traffic. So I'm like, I look at the time. I'm like, you stuck in traffic? He like, yeah. So I'm like, so what's up with you going out to this party thing out such and such? He's like, no. I'm like, yo, what's going on with you? I feel like you got something on you right now, something that's happening to you. He's like, you know what? It's funny that you say that because I am going through something right now. I'm like, you know what? Oh, I don't know why I'm feeling like this, but I feel like I'm supposed to tell you. Whatever it is that you're going through, it's just an obstacle. It's just something that's in your way right now. Don't worry about it. It's going to be okay. He says, it's funny that you say that because I was going through this situation. He explains the situation. He's like, and I feel like I've conquered something. He was like, but since then, now I'm driving today and I feel stressed. I said, you feel stressed because you conquered that something, they trying to test you now. Now, because they know that you've had contact with the others that could make you better, that could heal your heart, that could make you different. They like, nah, now we really got to attack him to see if we can pull him back in. He said, whoa. I said, I don't know why. And I felt it. I heard it clear as day. It was audible. And it said, tell him that the traffic is actually an illusion. That the traffic is not really even there in front of him. He's just seeing traffic. But he needs to know that each one of those cars that he sees obstructing the way, it's a mirage, and it's there to make him see. If you allow them to beat you, those are all the obstacles that you're going to have to hurdle. As I said the words to him, he said, you're not going to believe this. I said, what? He said, first of all, I believe you. Secondly, as you said that, all the traffic just diminished. I just beat traffic. I said, you just beat the traffic? He said, I just beat the traffic just now. He was like, I just came out and just came off the thing and I'm out of traffic right now.
Yeah.
I'm like, what? He was like, there's so much. He said, you don't even believe this. We had a moment. So I want to tell y'all, turn it all off. Take a second to hear yourself. Recognize the true power that's inside of yourself. We be listening to music to make us feel better. We don't know that a lot of music that we hear that's actually mainstream, they put different sounds on it and stuff like that to actually detach you from your creator, detach you from your ancestors, to detach you, to dumb down your mind, to make you hear different sounds. We're supposed to be listening to music that has more tonal sounds to it, sounds that resonate from the throat, from the, not from here, from our tongues, and music that comes from here. It's supposed to be from here. And for those who are listening, from our throat. You know, we are supposed to be listening to stuff like that because it resonates higher with your spirit. But take the time out to turn that stuff off, desensitize yourself from that, and learn to hear, because now is the time when you can heal yourself, you can save your people, you can heal your people. This is the time. And if you have it to give it, because this is the time that we're supposed to share amongst each other, because we are coming to a time where we are going to be able to rise into greatness. So make sure that you hear the call, that you hear the drums when it's time.
Yes, Kaya.
Yes. Guys, this is
on time.
The Empower Hour. Jeez, this is just the start of the show, guys. Like, just sit back and enjoy.
You know, and speaking of shutting things down, I had just came across a post, someone saying that peace feels like boredom when someone's been raised in chaos. And so when things finally start to quiet, when you turn off the music, you're just like, oh, I'm here bored. No, this is peace. Live in it.
Yes.
Like, take that moment.
Yes.
Guys, so that's what it's doing. So, guys, like we discussed, so this is Money Making March, guys, and we're coming with that energy this month. This is going to be great. We have a whole series of things. We're going to be talking crypto. We're going to be talking real estate. We're going to be talking investments. Guys, this is going to be a month. We're going to be talking entrepreneurship. And we're going to have a youth panel come up. Like, basically, we're going to have the youth talk about their entrepreneurial ventures and things like that. So throughout this month of March is going to be lit. So we have an amazing guest that's going to be with us, right? So we got our brother Matthew, who is what the ORC, we like to consider him as our crypto genius. He's going to be on here with us to share a little bit. So we're going to take a moment and go into our quick break, and we'll come back with our topic, which is Money Making March. Just taking a quick positive cause, just to shout out our homegirls, Kemba and Andrea from Keen Real Estate Group. Whenever you're thinking real estate, whenever you're thinking investments, whenever you're thinking about planning for the long term, think Keen Real Estate Group. They're generating wealth for generations. KeenGroup.ca. If your goal is to purchase a car and to make the process as simple as possible, just get a car broker, guys. You just get a car broker. Big shout out to our homeboy, Hamsdale Jacques, the owner of hjcourtierauto.com. That's HJCOURTIERAUTO.com. If you're a small to medium-sized business and you're getting started and you're ready to go to that next level, what do you need? You need a phone line and you need a website. think Mainstream Digicom. They got all your telecommunication needs checked. MainstreamDigicom.com. You're trying to get out on the web. You're trying to understand how to navigate through ads. Check out Java Logics for all your marketing, your digital marketing. Where would we be without Preston? I don't even know. Check out Java Logics. I give thanks to Preston for what he's done for the OFC. The amount of positive reviews we've gotten from all his referrals, we're proud to stand behind his work. Check out javalogics.com. No, it's not just because he's my brother. It's because you can't talk hip-hop in Montreal without saying M-City Solo. Guys, check out his latest project, In My Fields, available on mcitysolo.com. If it's not one of the hardest new EPs to hit Montreal, come and let me know. You already know. It's your boy, Pharaoh, bigging up, mcitysolo.com. Keeping the culture alive. I gotta give thanks to West Can Folk Performing Company. For the last 40 years plus, they've been promoting our culture through song, drum, and dance, educating youth, the children, the seniors. Just check them out, westcanfolk.com.
Girl, what are you cooking?
My curry chicken.
Ooh, you're burning it.
Gosh, it looks so...
It's okay, girl. You need the Curry House. They have the best Caribbean food in town. 2 locations in Montreal, West Island, and Côte-Neige. For more information, follow Caribbean Curry House, MTL. Don't forget to mention the Empower Hour for your 10% discount.
So, who placed in the order?
Me.
DeVito, WizKid, Burna Boy. Those are just some of the big names that's blessed Montreal thanks to Afrobeats Montreal. Definitely check out Afrobeats MTL for all concerts, show listings, everything that has to do with Afrobeats in the city. Check out Afrobeats MTL. One full circle. We are the Melanated Community Resource Hub and Network. What does that mean? We're here for each other.
Parlay with the people. Parlay with the people. Parlay with the people. Parlay with the people.
Parlay with the people.
Parlay with the people. Parlay with the people.
Parlay with the people. Parlay with the people, y'all.
We're talking crypto today. Now, first of all, I'm going to say that I don't regret, right? I never have any regrets. But when Bitcoin first came out, I had a friend that I worked with, and he told me, he's like, yo, G, you should buy some Bitcoin. It'd be lit. I was like, bro, I'm totally not into this right now. And it was like True King's Times, music record label, all kind of. And I was just super busy. I'm like, yo, G, I'm not into these things right now. I'm on the ground. I'm on the grind. I have no time for buying digital currency. Man.
But I'm sure you don't feel as bad as a guy who bought 2 pizzas with his Bitcoin, though.
Oh, damn.
And I think he says it's worth, like, I don't know, 13 million today, like some nonsense.
Well, I'm there with him. I'm sure I could have invested at least a 500 at the time, and the guy was like, "Yo, no, trust me." Like, anyways, long story short, I didn't. All right, but opportunity is coming full circle, guys. We're in an era where there's all kind of opportunity with Bitcoin, with cryptocurrency and different things like that. So now, the reason we're talking about this today is because we felt it's important as a community that we be, amongst other things, financially focused, because we are in a time where things are getting kind of crazy in these streets, right? We did not mention it, but gas outside is the cost of your children. You have to bring in your children, trade them in for gasoline, because it's just, I've never seen gas prices this bananas. So it's nuts. So we know that we need, if we're going to survive as a community, we need to start thinking economically. We got to start thinking strategically. We got to start thinking about how do we generate revenue while we sleep? How do we make money and not have to involve our time? Like, how do we create residual income, you know? So there's tons of different opportunities. Now, for me, my knowledge is very, very basic. I started getting involved into crypto when my older son, my godson Adonijah, big shout out, he had an interest. And, we started discussing different things. And from his interest, it got me speaking to some of the members within the collective to understand what possibilities were out there. And then I came to find out about mining and different things like that. So for a person like myself, mining is probably a better bet for me because I just don't have time to do much. But there's a value in just, investing in the machines to be able to mine and generate, right? So that was one of the things that had piqued my interest. But then I said, okay, well, let's look out and look throughout the network and see who knows what. And guys, I'm very happy that we had this opportunity to meet this brother Matthew. And the reason being is because we had a workshop with him, exceptional workshop. And it just opened my eyes in terms of the possibilities that we have, and things that we will be able to invest in. And he's going to be able to share with us. So, shameless plug again. Thanks to the OFC and thanks to one of our members, Greg Thomas. He's been a guest on the show before. He's called in about different things. He's the one that actually introduced us to Matthew. So I always have to give the credit where it's due. That's my knowledge on crypto is super limited, super basic. So that's it. All I could share is just from my experience and my interest in it. But Gina, Kat, what are you guys' thoughts before we bring Matthew onto the show?
I'm really interested because I need a demystification of what cryptocurrency is at the end of the day. Because to me, it sounds like, no, I'm not going to compare it to the metaverse because that's a whole other thing I'm not understanding right now. But it's just a matter of we're always kind of, if we don't understand what we're risking, putting our hard-earned money into it, without it having a tangible attachment. I understand trades when you're going to trade gold and wheat or whatever, and you invest in that, there's a product behind it. So for me, it's the demystification of what cryptocurrency is and understanding the risks and the rewards, ultimately speaking.
Well, I'm with Gina on that one because you said a mouthful what that one says. But I am actually interested because I have purchased Bitcoin. I have a couple of accounts actually with some stuff on it. Now I haven't gone on it in a long time to look at it. No telling how much is in there now.
You're probably a millionaire. Good.
No, don't say. Oh my gosh, don't say it. I'm gonna spend it today. Father knows.
I know we learned that about you last time, Kaya. You spend everything.
Yes. Don't worry about my future. My future they'll be here tomorrow. Listen, sometimes this is what it is. You can't take it with you when you die.
No, but you gotta have it though.
While you're alive.
No, I be having it. I ain't fat like this for nothing. It's not like I don't have any money. I'm just saying, when I get it, I spend it on things I like food.
Yeah.
But so this is what it is, and I like to look cute. When I come outside, when I'm supposed to go somewhere, I look cute. So that's what I spend my money on. But when I think about crypto, I think about the longevity of it because I have heard great things. Why I did purchase some. I'm not a complete fool, but I do know that it's some cryptos that have come out that are not really real. And so now how do we know real from fake? And this is very important for us. I think more than, is it real? We know it's real. I see people spending money off of crypto all the time. How do I know which one to spend on? How do I know which investments are good to make? That's important. And as far as crypto goes, for me, I think we need to see it done. You can't tell people you should invest in crypto and then like me, leave me by myself because I ain't looked at the app in so long. I think you're supposed to help keep up with those people so that they know what they're supposed to be doing. This is the new crypto that you're supposed to take that crypto and put it here. And that $500 worth of crypto turns into $10,000 worth of crypto over on this one. People is doing stuff like that and they're not telling us.
Right. So
this is what we want to know. And I think that's where a lot of the fear comes from, not knowing. And then in the end, how to maneuver.
This is gonna be good, brother Matthew. I'm really happy to hear what everybody said, all the concerns, because I took your workshop. Right. And I know you tackle all them things, right? So everything. Like I'm telling you, Matthew is a person you could follow up with. You could ask different questions. I mean, literally. I'll let you introduce yourself, but thank you for being on with us today on the Empower Hour.
No problem.
Cool. So Matthew, first, just so people know, if you want to just introduce yourself and give a little bit of background. Yeah.
So basically, my name is Matthew. I've been doing crypto for about 2.5 years now. What I basically do is I do research on different undervalued crypto projects, and I see how they're going to get implemented within society and for governments. So when we talk about crypto, most people usually know about the the mainstream coins like Bitcoin and Ethereum. That's like the type of coins that the media usually pushes people to buy. But people fail to realize that there's other coins that are much cheaper that have great potential to do like extremely well in the future, and I think those are the coins that the media aren't pushing out.
Okay, hold on, Jay.
Yeah, I was gonna say before we start going into, because we mentioned Bitcoin, so can you explain crypto? Like, let's go with the basics 101. What is cryptocurrency?
So basically, crypto it's like a digital currency, and you could use it to make payments, or you could use it as a store of value. I tell people use it as a store of value because crypto is early in its space, and there's extreme like potential for it to explode in the future. And I think that a lot of people, like right now, they want to find ways to make money, and I think crypto is probably the most lucrative way to make money right now in our time.
Is that from a short-term, medium, long-term standpoint?
Long term, but cryptocurrencies, since it's a highly volatile market, price can skyrocket in any time. It's just a matter about like patience. You have to be patient in the market. You have to understand that it's all about mastering your emotions, and once you're able to do that and you understand the project that you're invested in, then you're going to understand that, okay, well, you're going to hold your asset, and you just keep on buying and buying. You know, like times like right now, the market is like it's what's it called? The market is down, right. So this is a great opportunity for people to buy, right? Look at it as a buying opportunity.
Well, that's interesting because I got emails from my financial institution saying, hey, like, don't go crazy. Remember our goal, your end goals, because they're afraid of people removing all their investments because of gas prices and all these different things. Yeah. And you're saying quite, not necessarily the opposite. It's in line with that, but it's like not only do you want to hold your investment, but now it's time to invest in more. So speaking about that, and speaking about the volatility of the market, high risk, high reward, but also high risk, high risk. So can you talk to us a bit about the benefits and the risks of going into cryptocurrency?
So like I said before, when you see crashes, you must look at them as a buying opportunity. Most people view a crash as, they're losing money. No, that's the time to buy. And like I said, the volatility in the market is very high. So if you want to get gains, like profits as quick as possible or as much as possible, you need to get into a market like this, because if you get into a safe market or something, or an investment that's safer, you won't maximize it as much as something that's volatile. So for example, there was a couple of cryptocurrencies that I got in that were about like a cent or two. I put some money into it, and when it went high, it's a highly volatile market, the prices went up. It went up to like 40, 50 cents, you know? And
yeah. And so you were mentioning there are other cryptocurrencies that are affordable, like, because right, when we're hearing, I don't know if it's Bitcoin itself or it's another one, and my understanding of what I heard about it is that it had a finite number of shares, if you will, available. So you made money based on the supply and demand.
Yeah.
And so they reduced the supply to create a demand, and then you kind of move that. But those were really expensive. Those were like $1,000, $10,000 for one and whatnot. So you're saying there's kind of like penny cryptocurrency shares. And
I tell people, like, if you want to maximize your profits as much as possible, get into something early. Like, I'm not saying that Bitcoin and Ethereum are bad coins. You're still going to make money. I believe that Bitcoin's going to hit over 100 grand. But it's like, why would you want to spend money on a coin that's already expensive when you could get in and put that same amount of money into a project that's cheaper and probably much better, and just wait long term and just keep buying in when it's cheap?
You see, and so going to what Kaya was asking in terms of how do you know? Because where I find a lot of us in the community where we get misled is because we're following the media, so we're following with the hype, right? So then we see something pop up on our feed on Instagram, and we're like, okay, this is what everybody's doing, and we follow the trend. But you have actually a way of doing research on the actual, I guess, crypto providers. I don't know what you would call them, like So go ahead, if you could just explain the process and how you go about it.
Well, what the method that I use is, instead of listening word for word what the media says, see where they're trying to lead people. So you already see that we're going digital. You already see that now they're coming out with central bank digital currencies, and everything's technological now. This is the road that we're headed. So why not get into it early and just wait, and once it's fully implemented,
capitalize.
Yeah. There. So, and again, back to what Kai said, how do you know what's real from what's fake?
Well, there's a difference between pump and dumps and coins with real utility. Based off of the white paper, usually coins, you want to look at the team, you want to look at what they're doing, their history, And based off of the project, you're going to have an idea if it's going to be implemented within society or not. So, for example, a coin like XRP dealing with financial institutions, right? XRP is not going anywhere. It's since they could use it, since it could be beneficial for whoever's implementing this coin, it's definitely going to be around. Now it's just a matter of when is it going to get implemented.
So hold on, let's take it back a step, because now you just said XRP, right? So now, what does that mean? Like, because it's still a little bit gray as you're explaining it. So if you could maybe just dive a little bit deeper, just so we could understand, like, when you say that it's a utility or whatever the case, are you saying that there's coins that are created based on a particular business model or based on a service or different things like that? Is that what you're saying?
So basically, each crypto project has their own unique they have like their own unique project that they're trying to aim at.
It's like a purpose?
Yeah, like they have their own purpose. So some coins deal with tracking and tracing. Some other coins deal with linking like traditional banking with the crypto world. And then you have other crypto projects that are dealing with smart contracts. And smart contracts are basically just automatically executed documents and and contracts.
Okay, so going back to the example you just gave, so XRP. XRP. So what is that, and where are they in?
So basically, they're trying to link traditional banking with the crypto world. Right now, they're under a lawsuit. But the thing is, I think that it's all just fear, uncertainty, and doubt that they're putting in they're giving to the audience, because like these coins, the thing is, they don't want to see people make money, so they're gonna try to lead people away to like coins that don't matter. They're gonna try to tell people, like, they're gonna do everything it takes just to scare people out of holding their assets. So something like XRP, lawsuit, people don't want to hear that. You know, they know that people are gonna sell their assets, while these corporations and billionaires are just secretly buying them up. Yeah.
So, and how much is an XRP coin go for now?
Right now, XRP is roughly about 94 cents Canadian.
Oh, okay.
So
I was bracing myself. I was really expecting a higher amount.
It was higher, actually. It was roughly around $4.80 CAD.
So now's the time to buy. So now's the time to buy, especially because we're going through this.
This is this is the best time to buy, especially in a crash like now, where, like, you know, the Ukraine and Russia incident, like, the market, the fear sentiment is very high.
At the amount that those coins are at right now, how many does one want to buy in order to be able to say, I bought enough that once they hit, then I'm going to be okay?
I mean, I tell people there's no limit to the amount you can buy. Like, you should, like, gradually try to get as much as possible, because you're just increasing your profit range. But I tell people, like, start off, if you can't put down a big lump sum of money, start off bits by bits, because your money's still going to be working for you when you put in these assets. And like I said, at these prices, this is the best time to do it. But people usually want to buy it when the market's already high, and then what happens is when it's already high and they buy, and then it drops down, they lose their money, and then they say, oh, crypto's a scam. Yeah.
So you said 40-something?
94 cents?
94 cents?
Yeah.
So at $1 a piece, let's say somebody buys $100 worth. Do you think that that's reasonable, or does just someone need to be spending $5,000 to make it make sense later?
It all depends on the individual. I'll tell somebody, if you do want to make, if you want to really maximize your profits, you're going to have to put down money. You're going to have to, I personally tell people, at least try to put down $1,000, at least $2,000 if you have a chance. If you can't, you could still work your way up to that. But I tell people, like, just keep buying when you have a chance. Make your money work for you.
Is it one of those?
Sorry, and I just want to say to that, I think one of the important things to think of when it comes down to investment is invest what you can risk to lose.
That's it. That's exactly what
so don't just, like, I mean, because I don't want to give out the impression to just be like, go take out a loan for $10,000 and put this in some Bitcoin right now, or not Bitcoin, excuse me, cryptocurrency. Just invest what you can afford to lose, because it is still trade, right? So high risk, high reward. But if you risk it and you lose it, you're not putting yourself in crazy debt and creating even like the opposite effect of what you were hoping in the first place.
And I think it goes to what you were saying before in terms of the emotional aspect, right? So you want to be able to put your money in there and let it ride. So not pull it out when you see something's dropping or you're hearing something on the news, right?
Yeah.
If that's it.
And when you see the numbers up, you ain't just trying to take it and buy Fashion Nova and pay them in Bitcoin. You want to hold it.
Have
You
another
saying that
savings account for the Fashion Nova.
No, we're saying this is stored income. This is not income. You want to take it because we spiked today, and I got $1,500 over on the amount. I'm about to take 1,000 of it and buy some clothes with it. You want to take that and reinvest.
That, or just hold your asset. Like I tell people, just hold it forever. But look at it as like hold it forever, but there's going to be things that are trying to get you to sell your asset. Just don't sell your asset. Like I said, media plays a big role. People get scared. They hear Bitcoin's crashing. They want to go sell their coin right away. You got to hold your coin. Listening to other people tell you, your coin's not good, this, that. That's another thing, because then what happens is most people, you listen to somebody else, and then what ends up happening when the coin goes up, then you feel like you messed up, and then you regret it. So you got to just believe in the project, believe what you're doing, and just make sure that when you do your research, make sure that you look at the team, because the team means everything. You want to make sure that the team is good. So, like, you want to make sure that when you're invested in your project, that your team has like a I forgot the word for it. Like they have a specific goal that could help society, if that makes sense to you.
Yeah, they have a mission. They got a mission.
I actually even want to take a step back. When you say team, so this is the people who own the actual, like what team are you referring to?
Like a lot these crypto projects, usually they have a team. They have a team of people who work on the project. So like when you look for a project, most people, they look for coins, but they don't do any research. They hear a coin and they just put their money in, right? You could look at the team beforehand. So for example, another coin like crypto.com coin, that coin, if you look at the team behind it, most of them are investors in BlackRock, or like they work for a lot of these Fortune 500 companies, and it's just like this is the type of projects you want to look for, like things that are gonna be around forever.
So what would you suggest to be like your top 3 crypto that you think people should be looking at right now? What are your top 3 that you say these are for sure hitters?
I would tell people you got to get into VeChain, Cardano, and I'll even say XRP.
Damn, I don't got none of those. Lord have mercy.
And right now, VeChain is at roughly 6 cents.
Okay.
VeChain will be implemented.
So if you, and for those who might not know, what is VeChain? Can you elaborate a little bit on VeChain, who they are, what they do?
So basically, VeChain, they deal with tracking and tracing, preventing counterfeit, authentication, like data collecting, basically. And right now, we're in a point in time where data is the new oil.
Of course.
Everything is about data, and the projects that VeChain are on, they're on the Belt and Road Initiative that's set to be done by 2040. So they're going to be along for a while. They're on the Transforming Our World Sustainable Development Plan 2030 agenda. And in the UN document, it states that all countries and all stakeholders that are participating in this agenda, like, they will be rewarded greatly, and the plan will be implemented. So, and VeChain is on all of these projects. So, and they're creating, like I said, China's creating a global infrastructure plan, and VeChain is going to be tracking down all the data around the world. And right now they're tracking down carbon reduction, and you see what they're doing. They're trying to make they're trying to reduce the carbon emissions, right?
Wow.
Yeah.
So I want to go back to when you mentioned about keeping your your currency forever, right? So how does this become beneficial? Are you saying basically whatever money you have in there, as it grows in, maybe take out some, never take out everything? Or you're saying like don't touch it ever?
I would tell people, like, these projects right now, they're so early, it makes no sense to touch it. Like, yes, you could take your profits whenever you feel like it's necessary for you to take it, but majority of your investment in that project, you should just literally hold it. Don't touch it. Especially VeChain, don't touch it.
Until when?
Until everything is fully implemented, until like these coins hit over $1, hit over $10, because they will hit over $10, they will hit over 100. So it's just a matter of like time.
What are things that you would? What are things that you would suggest when they hit? And let's say each one goes up to, like how we were saying, they were saying right now a Bitcoin is up to 10,000, 30,000, 40 for a Bitcoin. Right. So people bought them at $1 and now they're at that much. How much is enough of a turnover of you for your investment to take out some money and do something with it?
Well, what I tell people is the amount of like whatever you make, take out whatever profit you make. Like let's say for example, you make let's say you put in $20,000 and you make 40,000. Take out your initial investment, let the rest just sit, and just let that just continue to grow. And then maybe at every price range, so it depends on the individual. Like if you want to sell at $1, remove some profits. Then at $5, remove some more profits. But while you do that, you could take that money and then go and invest it in something else, or just put it into other crypto projects, or you could just cash out and into fiat. But I tell people like crypto, all these digital currencies, these are the future. So it makes no sense to actually cash out your money. You might as well keep it into crypto.
And I'm glad you said that. So that brings me to my question concerning this metaverse and buying things and NFB and different things like that. Now, these are all gray areas for me. I have no idea really how these things work. So now, are these worlds where we're going to be exchanging crypto on these platforms? Is that what, like, can you explain a little bit more about those?
I'm not too familiar with the metaverse, but I know you're going to be able to make payments using crypto in the future within the metaverse.
Okay.
But there's like they're coming out with central bank digital currencies.
Okay.
And they're gonna try to, the media and governments, they're gonna try to push it as a cryptocurrency, but they're not cryptocurrencies. Those are here to actually annihilate savings. So for anyone who's watching,
Whoa. Sorry. Say that again. Bring it back one stop.
Yeah.
You just it's like, wait, what?
Yeah, it's another marketplace at the end of the day. It's
What?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So the government's going to be bringing out a kind of coin that's not a cryptocurrency, but it's here to just again one more time. Take it from the top.
so there's something called central bank digital currencies, and they're here to annihilate savings. What they're going to do, they're going to add negative interest rates, which are it's going to incentivize people to actually spend their savings. And this is what's going to happen when they're implemented. And they're doing it in Russia. And it's only a matter of time before it gets to other places in the world. But then central digital bank currencies are going to be implemented. This is why I tell everybody to get into crypto, because crypto right now is the future, and you want to get into these projects that are going to be implemented.
okay. So we're talking about getting into crypto.
Yeah.
I don't even know how.
Yeah.
So
Yep,
let's talk about that. How do you purchase? Where do you go? Are these apps? Are these online? Like how do you get into purchasing cryptocurrency?
So you could go into the App Store. There's a list of exchanges that you can download. I highly recommend crypto.com. It's very easy. I consider it personal banking. You could even get a Visa card, a metal Visa card. There's different tiers depending on how much crypto you stake, how much crypto.com coins you stake. But all you have to do is download crypto.com. You know, you could link up you put your information. You could link up your bank account and all of that, and your credit card your debit card information. I'm not sure if they take every bank, but with TD. I think they do take TD, but all you just have to do is once you're verified with crypto.com, then you'll be able to purchase your cryptos.
And you can purchase different ones.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I got a big question.
Yeah.
So when you purchase crypto and you make one of those accounts, it's a lot of stuff to get into those accounts. They give you a list of like 15 words, a certain set of words that they be giving you. They have all of these different verifications so that it don't make it easy for people to be able to get in your stuff. So I always think about this. What happens if I die and I got crypto and don't nobody know the 15 words?
Will and testaments, girl. You gotta put your will and testament. Wait, no, sorry. Yeah, go ahead.
No, but I'm going through it right now. Like that's a thing for me because I heard that when that happens, and the people realize, they say that they take the crypto back. They say they take it.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Talk about
Or
it.
it stays lost because no one can access it.
But then, and I know this, we spoke about this a little bit in our topics, but that's why you need wills and testaments. Because in those things, when you have someone who's going to be your power of attorney, that person should know your passwords to even your email account. So they'll have access to the same way how they'll have access to your bank account, you got to give them, you have to put in there the information they need to have access to all your accounts.
Father God.
That's why it's always good to write down your information and just store it somewhere safe. I don't tell people don't write your information online because anything could happen. Just write it down and take the time to write it down on a piece of paper, clearly so you don't mess up any words, and just store it somewhere where it's safe,
In a safe.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm going to tell you now, a person like me is going to be calling the people about the will and testament every week. Listen, I forgot my password. Let me get a new one. Because I forgot. I logged in. I was in the middle of the night. I don't remember it. So I got a new one. Put this in the will and testament. They're going to have all these revised things of all my passwords because a lot of Father God. And it's 15 words. Jeez whiz.
But is that because they're on, is it untraceable servers or something? Because it's not, these are unregulated? Is that my understanding?
Yes, but they're still regulating it even more. Like now they're freezing people's wallet addresses now, and that's becoming more of a normal thing. So, and actually, there was something that happened recently with MetaMask or Ethereum, where now they're like really freezing people's assets and stuff. So now
Why?
And how? Because I thought that was a whole... it's so crazy you're saying that. I was just waiting. I was about to ask you because my understanding of this whole crypto world is that it's like no one could touch your bread. No, it's like that's really what it is.
Yeah, but there's some coins you still have to be careful for, and that's actually a question that most people are asking about Ethereum.
Okay.
Because Ethereum now, it's like over time, Ethereum is gonna do well, but now the question that everyone's asking is how are they able to do that if Ethereum is decentralized?
That's
right?
it.
So.
And is that something you don't have an answer to right now? You said, or it would just be speculation.
No, but
from your
it's
side?
something that you have to think about. But this is why I tell people, try to get into cryptocurrencies that are cheaper and try to get into cryptocurrencies that are going to be implemented within society. Because something like Ethereum, it's a good coin, but now it's having a lot of issues.
Okay.
And it's already at 2,000-3,000 a coin. So now those issues, the price might go right back down. And anyone who's buying Ethereum at $2,000-$3,000, there's a chance they could really lose their money. So
This is what I'm worried about because I done invested in some coins. I got some stuff. But you ain't saying none of those names. So is the company that I'm dealing with no good anymore?
Were you
is
watching
my coin-
IG? Did you pick them off of an Instagram post? And you're
No,
like,
no.
that's
I
hype?
got somebody who's like, okay, so you know them people, they used to have the meetings in the basement of somebody's house, and they had all the you know what I'm talking about. You know them folks I'm talking about. And you go to the people in them house, and they had all had all the pyramid schemes and stuff like that.
I was about to say, it sounds like a sushi.
Multi-level.
Yeah, you remember them over there? Yeah,
Of
okay.
course.
The multi-level marketing. Don't get me started. And they used to have one IMG or some stuff
All
like
of
that.
them, yes.
Okay, all of them, and it was one white, one not melanated guy that was used to run the whole thing.
Yeah, always.
Yeah, and with a black wife. Anyways, I talk about the things. So we went down in the basement, and these people said, "This is the lick." Okay. So I'm looking at them like. I go home, but my homeboy and my homegirl, who's very much in it, and they're also part of the Seventh Day Adventist community or that kind of. So they're like, "This is it. This is the wave." So I put some change in it.
Okay.
But I ain't hear you say those names, so I'm a little bit worried now. I'm like, "Oh, Father."
Yeah.
I was worried from when you started the whole basement jump off, but
You know them.
You asked them the top three. You said there's many out there.
There's many great projects out there.
Oh my God.
But there's many great projects, but my main three that I tell people to get in now because of the current market situation. Yeah. I tell people VeChain, because VeChain was already at 35-40 cents, right? Mm-hmm. And now it's back at 6 cents. And it's going to be implemented within society, so the price is definitely going to go back up.
What about blockchain? Oh my God, he took too long to answer. I'm faint. Oh no, you never heard of it?
Like blockchain coin?
Yeah.
I don't know too much about that
Oh,
coin. Yeah.
Father. They might have got me, y'all.
Yeah.
We're gonna find out. I gotta download the app again, Father.
See, Kaya, this is the whole point of this show
That's
today.
why
No,
we're
you know
here.
what? When I first got, you know what? This is why sometimes I have to talk about this because people don't understand this. When I first got out of prison, I was bamboozled by a lot of stuff, man. A lot of people I told you, people don't understand. And one day I'm gonna tell y'all this story because I actually got, these people don't even know I was the first person to get swindled by the Tinder swindler. I was the first one. They got me when I got home. I swear I got kicked out of my bank because this guy made me do some wild stuff on my bank account. I swear. When I got home, I needed someone to protect me. This is terrible. They got me. I swear. But that
one.
coin, I swear, they got me.
But it's good now because now you know about more coins. But there's like just as long as the project has something of value that's gonna be useful, there's nothing wrong. Just when you look at coins, you really just gotta check where the coin's coming from. Like if the coin doesn't, if there's no creator to the coin, if the creator's not showing a face, then
Sketch.
it's
I like
sketchy,
that as an
you
idea.
know?
So, Kaya, you got to go back and look at the team.
That's it.
Look at the team behind
just-
your currency. It could be a bunch of multi-millionaire Fortune 500 people.
Child, I pray.
All
Yeah.
right.
Let us pray.
Optimism.
Yes.
And also another thing is when you're looking at coins, don't just listen to what like celebrities say.
Don't
If
ever
they
do
say,
that.
Yeah, if you hear a coin, if you hear a coin that you're interested in that they mention, go do your research on that coin before just blindly listening to exactly what they're saying, because a lot of people do that and then they end up losing money.
Was it one or two things? One, they're either getting what do you call it? Either it's paid advertisement, or in two, they got money to spare. Not like we do. Like, oh, if they lose it, it's like, okay, drop in a bucket. For us now, next thing you know, you're losing your house.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
but if you think about it, the level of influence that some of these celebrities have, if they could buy a coin super cheap and then tell their millions of followers, go buy the coin. The coin jumps, they sell their coin, and the coin is worth nothing anyways. So then they make they make a couple thousand, a couple 100,000, a couple million, and then they pull out, and then that leaves the follower with absolutely nothing.
That's the pyramid scheme.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. That's what ends up happening. Everybody put in 5,000 to get 20,000, and all the top people when you get to the bottom, they be like, "Hey, we don't know what happened."
Okay, it's totally not like that.
Did you bring in your 8 people? I'm frightened. I'm gonna tell you. No, I think that's what happened to me. I think they got me. This one you talking about might be good, but I think the people got me.
Yeah.
I ain't heard of these people in a long time.
I know. You see now. Okay, well,
Now I'm understanding the basement meeting.
I know. Now I'm understanding it a little more. It had nothing to
And
do
then
with
next
crypto.
thing you know, the team is just John from around the way, and you're just like,
But now,
John
so
got my money.
basically, I had asked you a little bit off air, but just to understand, and even just from your perspective, in terms of mining, for those who might have heard the term or who might be interested, can you share a little bit of what you know about mining?
I don't know too much about mining, but if you are mining, like it is passive income, like you are getting income, but you should also use that money to also invest it, like I said, into projects like VeChain and Cardano and XRP, like.
So, and for those who are listening, so what it means to mine, and correct me anywhere where I'm off, but it's basically where you set up some computers at your house, and those computers basically run, and they create crypto, right? And so there's again, this was brand new information for me, but it's like crypto is something that could be mined, could be created. Got it. So as we're mining, as your computers are mining for you, it's like it's generating a certain amount of revenue. Your only cost is actually your power, because it's running. You're running multiple computers. You're paying for your electricity. It heats up your house, so it's an advantage for the winter. These are all the different things that I came to understand. But it makes a certain amount of money every day. Like it might be a little bit of money, but it's making money every day as it's generating, as it's mining.
There's even apps where like they give you even just crypto for walking, for steps and stuff. There's certain apps. Yeah, my cousin showed me that app recently. So
okay, see, so there's
a whole bunch of ways,
of mining. Okay, but so it's just because like I said, for somebody like myself, I felt mining was a bit more up my alley, because it could be an initial investment and then it just sits there. And it just generates, and the more you make, you could actually invest in more computers to generate more.
Yeah, it's extra,
etc. Right? Okay, so then, all right, so that's awesome. So I feel this has been extremely powerful. Now, before we wrap up and let you give your contacts and stuff like that. Now, for what you do, can people just send you money and say invest in for me? Like, is that? I'm just asking because you know there's somebody listening. Somebody's listening like, yo, I don't even want to go through all that, bro. You sound like you know what you're talking about.
For a fee,
can I
what's
just
up?
send you 5 bills and you make that do what it has to do in my name? And how does that work? Can I send you 2,000 and you do it for me? Like, how does this work?
I tell people it's always better to actually do it yourself because that's how you learn. Once you start to understand what's going on and once you start to get familiar with the exchanges in crypto, then you're going to be more confident to do it for yourself.
Okay.
But
Okay, so my situation is I can't read. I don't read. I don't write. I have a problem. And you have the know-how and I have the money. Do you charge a fee? Do you have a service that you provide that someone could say, handle my crypto finances and you will earn residuals off of said money?
So I offer a one-on-one mentorship.
Wow.
and I speak about digital currency, crypto concepts, and alternative viewpoints. I also research different crypto projects, and I have research documents over 100 for each crypto project. So you'll have all the things that you need in order to understand your crypto project. And I also hand out like research papers that guide you through the material so you understand what the white paper is talking about. But like I basically break down every step of the way. And in the 1 hour or 2 hour presentation, depending on which package you buy, I offer like ways to view the market, what to do, like how to look at them, different strategies, tactics, you know. I explain from a different perspective how you should look at the market and how they get people to sell their assets. And I go more in detail about just different projects and stuff and just examples.
I love that. I love that. So someone could learn from that. And go ahead, please.
Yeah, and I give crypto news and updates. So to keep everybody in tune with what's going on with real authentic information, like not what the media is telling people to do. Like,
So, hey guys, now's the time that you might want to let off some of those things. Hey guys, now's the time to buy. Hey, this is the new one. And if you're looking to get this done, these are the ones that you want to be involved in. So you sending out all updates.
I have to tell you guys, like I said, I took the workshop, myself and my son. We took it for the 2 hour workshop. I recommend it to any and everybody who is interested. Like it's an amazing package you put together that like I everything. Like, and definitely please let the people know because it's something that as you're starting in the times that we're in right now, guys, we need to diversify. You definitely want to connect with Matthew. Let him school you, let him go through the workshop. But the information, even after the fact, the support we get after the fact is huge. And like I said, even within the OFC, as an OFC member, we even have an OFC crypto club where Matthew does share stuff within our WhatsApp group, and everybody who is involved in investing, we're able to benefit off that information. So in terms of contacts, how people get in contact with you, because you know your phone is going to be ringing off the hook. After this interview, people are going to be like, yo, Matthew is the way. So, okay, go ahead.
You could actually contact me through Instagram. It's operator31_. That's my Instagram. My website is on it. It's operation31.com. You could find it on my Instagram page. And I offer a Discord service and basically 24/7 live support. So any questions that you have, you could actually ask via our Discord or our Instagram page, and we'll get back to you within that day. So like any questions you have, like if you're unsure of anything, we're there to help you. And we also, with the presentations that we offer, we also help with setting up your crypto exchange,
bro. So. And for OFC members and everybody who messes with the OFC, if you're on the OFClink.com, if you just search crypto, Matthew will come up. He's our crypto instructor. So that's the OFClink.com. Just pop it up. You're popping crypto there and you'll get it. And I have to say, I don't know if you want to talk prices right now. I think the prices for your workshop are extremely reasonable, but it's up to you if you want to talk to them or not. I know people are like, yo, is it $1,000 for the 2 hour course? It's very, very reasonable in terms of how much you charge. It's up to you if you want to share it now, or when people contact you, you could give them the prices and whatnot. It's up to you.
When you guys contact me, we can set up which package you would like is best suited for you. But I tell people this is the time to get into crypto. Like the prices right now are extremely cheap.
Yep.
And if you are interested, like you have to take it with some type of urgency, because when the markets go back up, you know, there's no guarantee it's gonna wait for you.
That's just really what it is. And again, just for the amount of time that you spend doing the research, that itself, like I know the value of time. I know like so the amount that you charge for your package and the amount of information that you're sharing, it's guys, it might as well be free. Take advantage. You're welcome. On behalf of the Empower Hour, we've given you this opportunity to get rich. Remember us when you're rich and your children are rich off the information you learned today. All right, just remember us. We're here. You want to say something else?
Yeah. Like I said, just don't be scared. Just get into the market. You're gonna learn gradually. Everything, it's a process. Just learn how to master your emotions. But like I said, we are here to help you. We want to see everybody do well. We want to see everybody make the most out of their money. So, this is the time to make money.
My goodness, Matthew, thank you so much. Did we have anything else? Any final words anybody else want to add? Matthew, I thank you again for being a guest with us. So you are our first official guest on the Money Making March. So thank you. You hit it out the park. We're looking forward to, what is to come in the future. And again, we want to encourage everybody, please do not waste any time. Like Matthew said, the now is the time. So you want to capitalize on that opportunity. You're looking for his contact info. You could check him again on Instagram, or if you're on the OFC, check out ofclink.com. And your website again is
Operation31.com.
Operation31.com, guys.
Kings and queens, this was the Empower Hour with Pharaoh Freeman, Queen Kaya, and Gina the Great. We are on live every Sunday from 7 to 9 p.m. and broadcasting Thursday mornings at 7 a.m. on CKUT 90.3 FM. Hopefully you got your dose of entertainment, enlightenment, and empowerment. Subscribe and watch us on empowermtl.com and email us at empowermtl@gmail.com to anonymously be featured on our What's the Tea Mail segment. Stay blessed, black, and highly favored.